Welcome, and good evening. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim and Bromma Airport in Stockholm. I try to do my best with this bird. We started yesterday, figuring it out. So I'm kind of fresh. Hey, it's welcome. Welcome to the show. All right. Avionics on. I don't know what this is. So many things I don't know. Be the ejection seat, I guess. And taxi lights. I go straight to landing lights. Not gonna bother too much. Still learning this one, so. Alright, we got a little stick. And we got rudders. Right. Flaps are kind of interesting on this semi-automatic. So we got one notch to play with. I don't know how it works. It's a whole new thing to me here. Alright. Generators. What now? APU is running. Aux generator. Brakes is obviously the handbrake or the parking brake. You're in peace. Not in war for now. Something is off. Alright, anti-ice on. Lights are on. Oh, it went out now, so we're good. I guess we're gonna tune in ground. Mark ground 121605. Straight out.
Brahma ground, Raymond 245. Request taxi for departing straight out with Yankee.
No, I didn't check that building, sorry.
Raymond 245. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 3.
It looked very generic anyway, so I'm not very...
Contact tower on
I don't care, actually. But I'm gonna check it out. Sooner or later I will probably think about it again. Alright, what was it? Runway 30.
Using taxiway Yankee Yankee 5.
Cool.
245.
Let's roll. I love how he doesn't wear a helmet, the pilot. He's like casual, general aviation with glasses and a headset. He doesn't care about it. He will. No G-suit. Actually, I have the G-suit on the settings. Otherwise, I would pass out before I know it. Alright. Alright, what we got here? Tower tuning the tower. 118, 105. Takeoff clearance VFR.
Brahma tower, Raymond 245.
Kind of VFR.
Runway 30. Straight out departure.
Yeah, so
cleared for takeoff runway 30.
30. Clear for takeoff
Cleared
runway
for
30.
30. Raymond 245.
Yeah, it's still rain, man. That's funny. All right, let it rain. Just not Griffins. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna mess up. We'll see. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right. gonna see that. All the air brakes working, yes. Cool, and reverse working good. All right, so everything seems to be working fine. Oh man, except for the stutters. Oh, stutters working fine. The lack of stutters, not so much. And here we go. Up and away. You're up. Flaps up. Oh man, this is my city. It feels like, in my mind, in my memory at least, where I grew up. We're actually right above it, where I grew up. And Tail Chase as well, in the chat. We both grew up in these neighborhoods. Of Strawberry Hill, what is it? Or Raspberry Hill, sorry. Raspberry Hill. Oh, and I'm out. That went fast. I wonder if I actually have the G-suit on. Well, I'm just a little bit too excited for the turns. Yeah, that's Solvalla over there, right? The horse racetrack. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a lot of guiding tours today too. No one has any reference, but man, up from the air, everything is so freaking close. Like, you know where the stuff is, you know where the locations are, but it's still, it's so small, so it like, it's amazing how close everything get when you get up in the air, and also when you're sitting in a fighter jet, obviously, because it's not going to take so much time to get from one point to another. But this is Raspberry Hill, where I grew up. The ghetto. Kind of. It was a nice ghetto. Very nice. You cannot call it ghetto, really. Ghetto, back in the days, used to be out here. Actually. Rinkeby, Tensta, Stockholm. The northern part, the northern ghettos. Then we had the southern ghettos in southern Stockholm as well. Considered as ghettos. Alright. This is nice. I'm just warming up a bit here. Throw them up. The freaking sound going on exteriorly with this aircraft, it sounds like someone put like ducks or something else into the engine. I don't know. I don't know what to compare it with, actually. I don't have no reference. It sounds weird. I don't know if ducks is right, but it sounds like duck talk or whatever. Quack, 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 like that. And it's echoing too. So these are some fairly new contribution to the cityscape. Ugly towers. Among the beautiful older houses. Now we are in Stockholm city. We got downtown down there. This Kungsholmen. City Hall over there. With a tower, the brick building, red brick building. This is beautiful. I mean, they made so much, the central station, by the way, they made so much improvements. I mean, it's amazing work. it's a pleasure flying around here and locating everything, and just, you know, everything is so familiar all of a sudden. Quack. Yeah, I will do that as I'm warming up. That is the plan, tail chase. I'm going to turn on the smoke, and we're going to do a few really narrow turns between southern Norra Mälarstrand, just outside the city hall, and under the Västerbron, and of course Tranebergsbron right under us, possibly underneath these Essingebroarna, Stora Essingen, Big Essingen, Little Essingen to the left, and also I used to live here too. And Green Valley, Gröndal. Just underneath us. Looks amazing, Jesus. Just a little slow tour, just to get a grip of the plane and warming up. But I already passed out once, once too many times. One too many times. All right. And there we get the ducks again. Quack, 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 quack. So apparently it's been around, that sound. I saw some old videos with the Griffin, and it sounded like this. I don't know what it is. It comes and goes, and I don't know what it's trying to replicate, or Jesus. Oh right, I actually forgot to download this part, so it's going to be streaming. Luckily I have downloaded the plane, so it doesn't have to keep downloading it every time I get in and out. Alright. Few more turns, then we're gonna crank it up a bit. The flying style. Långholmen and Södermalm. Högalid Church. Over here we got, not sure which one is which though. Sophia Church, I think it's the right one, not the left one. Yeah, that's another church I don't know the name of. You know what I did yesterday, by the way, Tail Chase? Yeah, the big, what was that? The big boathouse in Gröndal. Actually, I didn't see that. I'm going to turn back anyways. Alright, so we got the Gröna Lund Fun Park. Old Town down here. The oldest part of Stockholm, and the King's Castle. Kungliga slottet. Kungligt, that's my old school, by the way, that brick building over there with the chimney. Used to be a brewery, and then all sorts of office spaces turned into office spaces, and other, you know, like school and other kind of activities. Sometimes they got, yeah, they have all sorts of activities there on and off that building, so it's not a brewery anymore. Maria Kyrkan, I believe. Yeah, there was Green Valley. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna land.
Check here. Check here. Check here.
It's so hard to keep it level. I need to work with the trim a lot
Check here.
in the beginning, then it's settled. But yeah, so what I did yesterday was actually fly underneath, you know, the walk by Katarina Hissen, the Katarina elevators. It was possible to do that. However, not underneath St. Erik's bridge. For whatever reason, it was a no-go on that one. But I tried several bridges, so worked pretty good. Alright, so let's turn on the smoke, I guess. And do some, what do you call it? We got the definition of never mind, I'm too tired for this. Smoke on. There we go. Aerobatics, that was the definition I was looking for. How much of aerobatics it's going to be, we will see. Alright. And, this stuff in the air, I don't know what it is, like floating stuff on and off. Makes me nervous. Thinking I'm gonna hit something up in the air, mid-air. See how it wiggles? Not yet. Now we can pull up. Ah. Jesus Christ. Nice. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Yeah, so the envelope and limitations, I'm not familiar with this plane. It's amazing, and that's what makes it a little bit dangerous, because you can just take on a little bit too much, like oh Jesus, I can almost feel it. Nice. This is nice. Right. That was one bridge. Let's take another one. Plus the one we already got. Västerbron. Wester Bridge. Again. Not yet. Oh man, that was scary. Gonna miss this one because I kind of got freaked out by that sound and movement. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back to this one. Just do a teardrop right here. There brakes. Oh man. Come on, come on, come on. Come around, come around. A little bit too tight, or not too tight, actually the opposite, but. Nice. Truck IR doesn't do what I want it to do. Picking the next one. More space though. Nice. Yeah. you cannot do stuff like this with a Tomcat for sure. It's too big. It's gonna be a wider selection of maneuvers for sure.
Pull up. Pull up.
But it's not really fair to compare those things. Size-wise, they are size-wise and
Pull up.
also age-wise,
Pull up.
they are so different.
Pull up.
Ah. It's two definitely different airplanes. Here we go. Coming in over Rålambshovs Park right now. Kungsholmen on our left, Södermalm on our right, Old Town straight ahead, and Slussen. There's the Katarina elevator. I flew underneath, but it was scary. What happened to the boat? What happened to the ship? Jesus Christ. Who parked this one? Jesus. It's a little bit sad with breaking the immersion like that, with ships trying to hump each other. Man, this is so nice. Leading up. Leading island. I don't know how to translate that one, but yeah, they do that tail chase. They still haven't figured out that part with the traffic rolling under the bridges instead of on the bridges. Värtahamnen, Port Värta. Trying to translate it. It's ridiculous. But this leading a broom, leading island bridge, leading, you probably can translate that too, but fudge, that was, my muscle memory still goes with the Tomcat, and this is so much faster. Also a little bit delayed, but that's, I heard it's about because of the fly-by-wire system in the game, in the simulator, it has like a delay for some reason. It has all kind of different malfunctions on and off, not every time, but it can happen. So imagine I'm doing my input, nothing happens, I'm doing my input, and all of a sudden you get all the input at once. That's basically what happens. So it's you're actually better off just treating it like a Tomcat, being a little bit easy in the turns and just wait it, but the timing is off. It's always off. Like 90% of the cases when I try to turn, timing is off. So I need to be a little bit of ahead my input in my head. Yeah, those cars are hilarious, I say, and I am a little bit over my abilities for sure. It feels like I don't have 100% control here. I'm a little bit too excited, and yeah, it's just a matter of time until I do something really stupid or just fail to manage the aircraft. Right. I'm gonna hang out here this summer by this gas station. Place I enjoy hanging out when I take the bike down to Stockholm and taking my coffee by the water. Just here, straight ahead.
Pull up.
Alright, we're around.
Pull up.
There it is. It's supposed to be a gas station, not, you know,
Check gear. Pull up. Pull up.
not a mess. Alright, we got the castle again. And so many memories. It's amazing when you fly over your own city and I used to work as a delivery man, like chauffeur, or whatever you want to call it, in Stockholm, always rolling or driving trains, like the subway train. And when I was young, I used to hang out at a place right down here in Old Town. I had like a place for all the young people hanging out after school, and I was older, of course. I was not in school age, but we were still welcome. We were young enough to be hanging there. Hornsgatan beneath. And the ducks are still with us. Kyrkan. Liljeholmsbron. And we got Drakensbergsparken Park. It's a nice park with a nice lookout location right on the top there. I used to drive my car up there or whatever I had at the time and just sit there for a while, enjoy the view. Late nights. Nice place. It's a nice city. Or at least it used to be. It changed a lot. But it's still nice, I believe. Just I cannot appreciate it as I did. And that makes sense. I mean, that's just natural. Things change. Type of people change. It was more alive, I would say. The city was more alive. Now it's kind of sterile. A lot more rules and all different type of people. I call them the EV people. They don't like when your car making sounds or bike making sounds. They like it sterile. Sterile or sterile? How do you pronounce it?
Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear.
Nice. Yeah, and up on these cliffs to the left, you can enjoy the evening sun, the sunset over Stockholm. A lot of people lately. Always been people there, but yeah, there are a lot more nowadays. Hanging out on these cliffs. It's kind of crowded now, but it's still nice. They just bring a bottle of wine or whatever. They just sit there and enjoy the sunset. Just behind my old school there, the brewery. The Munich brewery, actually. It's called. And I used to get up there to enjoy fireworks. You can do that perfectly from there. Get a great view. Yeah, I know, but you're not really. You're just you, man. Just keep being you. You're not sterile in any way, Mr. Tail Chase. I know you.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
You're what do you say? How do you say it when you embrace new stuff? Like
Pull up.
It's a good thing. Just because I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's the only right thing. I mean, because I prefer older cars and older planes. This is kind of a overstep for me. I was actually wanted to fly the Viggen, but this was the only Swedish fighter in the simulator for now. So, but I am enjoying it. I love the load off. You know, like it's helping me out so much, the plane. I don't know how good I'm going to be flying the Tomcat after this, though, because it's just, you know, I wouldn't say too easy, because that's a stretch, but it's very helpful in the maneuverability, and yeah. But yeah, I would say I still fly it like I'm flying the Tomcat, just a little bit more sharper turns, like I know I can do it, so, or the plane can do it, so that's why I'm doing it. This would not be popular. I wonder how many windows they need to exchange. Oh, Brahma Airport again? Nah.
Check gears. Roll right, roll right. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
I don't know if this bridge works actually, so I'm gonna go over it. I don't think it kind of doesn't look like it would work, right? No, not. It wouldn't work.
Check gears.
So this is Karlberg's slot. It's a Karlberg's.
Check gears.
I forgot the words. Sorry. This is the bridge I cannot fly around underneath. I mean, Satellixbron. Satellixbroa. Bornhusbron. This is close to my school actually, because I used to hang here on this bridge watching trains go by. That's my old school down there with a red roof. Oh, Jesus. When I went to school in the city. And that was the first one. Actually, not the first one. So I was applying for that one, but they didn't have enough space for students. So the first 2 years, that would be 84, 85, I actually spent in this school down there. Let's see if I can spot it. Yeah, it's right down there in the middle by that large building. Yeah. Maria skolan. Maria School, and that's Zinkensdamms. It's like a running track and other kind of like football stuff you can do there. And then after 2 years I got transferred to the school I was applying to. That was Adolf Fredrik, which was up here. And yeah, there it is. And yeah, after that was kind of like the high school. I went on this one on the other side of the water here that I talked about twice. This will be the third time with a chimney. By that beautiful cliff you can sit on. Perfect view. Yeah. Man, this is so nice. Alright, let's check out the globe. It's right here, and yeah, it's like a stadium kind of. And Tele2 Arena. Oh, and we're out. You know, I don't know how this is gonna end, but doesn't feel good. Man, why am I? Oh, I already crashed. I don't know why I can't get out of it. Oh, yeah, all right. So that's how it happened. All right, let's not do this. Yeah, that was kind of unexpected, but yeah, it was. I actually get sped up, so And I don't know if I can do any inputs. It's possible I can do inputs while I'm sleeping, but never mind this. It is what it is. Start over, back to Bromma, and we're gonna be ready for flight. This is not the right aircraft. It's the right aircraft, but it's not the right. There we go. Okay. Even back. Yeah, it was wrong colors. But yeah, this is actually this color combo. I don't know if it exists today. It's the old color livery they used to have on both Gripen and Viggen. Actually, I'm gonna just do this. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if this exists, if they do it anymore. I think they're all gray and also camouflage gray-black combo. On the latest variant, ED, I think it's called. The Griffin ED. This is the CD, I think. I don't know what I'm doing here, but alright. Alright, let's see if everything is in order. I don't know. Everything is set up, but still things missing, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do a few things here I think would benefit my flight. Main power's on. Smoke is off, hopefully. We got anti-collision. Nav lights on. Flash on. Anti-ice. I want anti-ice. That's on now. And yeah, whatever it would consider as flap 1, I've got that too set. And we can break off we went. No questions, no permissions, just let's go. Here's coming up. Yeah, so that was not about the stutterings. It's just to be a lot for it to handle. I kind of need to download this part too. I'm not sure if I did. I don't think I did. I was set on flying other places rather than here because it didn't used to look this good, and also I didn't have a plane I was interested in flying around these parts. And now that I do, I got this one real cheap. They had a 48% knockoff, so they just, it was a sale, and then I had a few points I could use. I basically paid like $4 or $5 for it. Very nice. Where were we? We were out above Gripen, the globe, the arena. Yeah, second Gripen crash in central Stockholm. That's right. I'm gonna actually show the place. For anyone who doesn't know, there was a aerobatic exercise. Not exercise. It was like uppvisning. What's that? Like a show, air show, in the middle of city, and Griffin was kind of in a early stage development, and something went wrong, and yeah, he punched out. Pilot punched out in the middle of the city, but good thing we have water. I didn't land in water. It actually landed where I, not far from where I was standing, but I didn't see it because I just left before it happened, sadly. It was right there. So I was standing around those parts, so maybe it was a good thing. I wasn't around anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember if there were any casualties. I don't think so. Maybe some minor injuries. Do you remember that, Chase? There were any casualties in that incident or accident? That crash? It was like a long time ago. It was in the 90s, right? Smoked on again. Kind of enjoying seeing my trail.
Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Pull up. Pull up.
And yeah, I was pushing it a little bit too much, too far. Didn't want to come around. Also, I didn't use my rudders initially. Maybe I should have done it. So I would get around a little bit tighter. Try again. Come on. Tight as possible. There we go. Coming out of it. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Alright, let's check out the suburbs a bit maybe. I'm not gonna flying underneath this one. It was a real stretch. It's like several bridges. Also on and off we got a ship standing on, like, I don't know, misplaced in the middle of it, standing up on its rear end. Kind of like that ship out here did, but it was a smaller one. Oh no, it's not around anymore. So that ship right there is accurate. It's like definitely those ships usually sit there. Viking line.
Pull up. Pull up.
Maybe I should try the
Pull up. Pull up.
try the Katarina bridge, flying underneath the boardwalk, whatever they call it. It's like a, you can basically walk from the edge of the cliff over to that. It's a restaurant up in the air, like underneath. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna fly under the restaurant, basically. Not basically, literally. But we're coming way too fast. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. Ah, shoot. No, that's a no-go. I need to stabilize. I need to stabilize if I want to go underneath that one. No games. This is serious stuff. Vasa Museum with the old ship. Bank out there-ish. I think it was around there, somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was further out, I'm not sure, but it laid underneath the, oh man, the ghost ship. Underneath the water for a good while, until they brought it up and put it into that museum. Like an old sailboat
Check gear.
ship.
Check
Alright.
gear. Check gear. Check gear.
I don't even see where I'm going, but
Check gear.
I think I see it
Check
now.
gear.
Hopefully.
Check gear.
Yeah, there it is.
Check gear.
Slightly to the left.
Check gear.
Oh man, this is so... Whoa,
Check gear.
I hate it.
Check gear.
Here we go. Phew. Alright, so let's go south again. That was the plan from start, but then I just... Oh, it's an antenna. It's supposed to be an antenna there. Yeah, I really have like ADHD tendencies tonight. I'm just like... I'm thinking of one thing, then I get, preoccupied just checking out other things that I forget about the plan, where I was going, so I'm just really all over the place. This is not right. It's kind of a invalid elevation here. Everything should be way lower down. It's like a plateau of some kind. It's not supposed to be there. We're gonna get rid of the smoke now. Sure. There we go. Smoke off. And we're gonna turn off to the left here to check out another place I used to live. TSL. No, this is not TSL yet. This is Skarpnik. Oh man, stuttering. Jesus. It wasn't like that yesterday, so I'm thinking it's because I'm streaming. There's a nice exit. Just push it up this hill right here with a car going exactly this speed. No, just kidding.
Pull out. Pull out.
Obviously.
Pull out. Pull out.
Alright, this is to yourself. That's the center. We're gonna fly over the center here. Whoa,
Pull out. Pull out.
looking good. The ring. We call this one the ring. Obvious reasons, for obvious reasons. I'm gonna fly by a friend of mine who's probably not watching the stream, but I'm gonna make him. It's this part when I'm gonna fly by his balcony or his house. If I can nail it. Yeah, there's his house. I see it. Hello, Daniel.
Check gear.
Ah, yes. Easy so I don't pass out again. And where I used to live is actually up here. Yeah, that would be my house right there. For a couple of years. Right, seen enough of this? Oh, we can take one more turn for the sake of it. The more memories just showing up in my head. Make repairs on my car here. It's like a gas station with a do-it-self, like you can use it for simple repairs on your car or service. You don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Even if you want, it's kind of complicated, I guess. Some of the cars at least. Oh, this is all, yeah, so see they have like construction sites down there. All those buildings are already built, so those are up. A lot of new buildings around these parts. Yeah, year 2000 I celebrated in that apartment, or at least in this part of town. I think I was home actually. Had a party, and everyone was afraid of that the world would end when the clock struck 12. No, we didn't think that, but kind of joked around it. Elta joked around about it. There's a nice place out here. You can walk your dog or just take a nice relaxing walk in the woods, kind of like a track in the woods. Track. Well, I don't know what you call it, but it's nice to have so many, places where you can enjoy nature around here. And this looks so good. It's amazing with the clouds too. It's very typical. Of course, it's dark now, so this is not real time, but the weather is real. So I just had to reverse time a bit. All right, back to Globen. This would be a typical view. For the Air Force, flying in pairs over Stockholm. Pretty impressive. I'm gonna do a thing before I leave. Whoa! Alright. We're good. It was not pleasant, but we're good. These are the railroad bridges. Obviously. I'm gonna fly straight through Thor's, what do they call it? Thor's Tower? Thor's Towers? Those ugly freaking towers ruining the skyscape. Cityscape? What do you have? I don't know what you call it, but I think you call it that. Cityscape, city line, city skyline. Wow, Jesus, so freaking fast. Wiggly. It's Mall of Scandinavia, by the way. Just past that. Right down there, don't want to pass out, please. Don't want to pass out on my way down. Rather on my way up if I need to, but... that would be Mall of Scandinavia. Looking kind of small, but it's huge. Bigger on the inside than outside, it feels like. I think that's small Scandinavia, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna let him rest a bit. One more turn. Yeah, so these are the lakes you could enjoy birds. Swans, not so much anymore. They still have birds, but not much. Like ducks and swans and geese. We used to go down here and feed them when I was a kid. I don't know if it's allowed today, but I know that many of the birds died. They had like an epidemic of, bird epidemic. They kind of like just died out. That was sad. My dad lives down there. That's the school I used to go to, not the big building. It wasn't built back then, but former building. Actually, I didn't go there because the building that what I went to was integrated into those apartment buildings on the side. But those two ones down there, those were not built back then. So it was just a schoolyard alongside those four big ones on the lower level, on the front level, you could say, facing that bigger building. So yeah, this is where I grew up. På Raspberry Hill. Uppstugan. Top of the hill there. I used to arrange like festivities on the weekends, or not every weekend obviously, but festivities, people, it was music and dancing and barbecue up there. It was nice. And they had a pool too. You can see the pool, so it's still there. It's the blue one. And yeah, I enjoyed growing up here a lot. It was a different time for sure. It's almost like a dream. Even if the place still exists, it's kind of different. They rebuilt the whole, the yards in between all the buildings, and it doesn't really look exactly the same anymore. It's actually not even close. But yeah, I mean, it's similar, but it's not. It's almost like being in a parallel reality to return there and see that. For one that haven't been around, I haven't been around for many years, so I didn't really witness the changes someone might have done who lived there. And we got the subway train depot for one of the lines, the blue line. And Tail Chase, he lives around here. Hello, Tail Chase. You're probably not around in the chat anymore, but if you are, I'm waving at you. So, really cool. And we got Bromma, where we took off from, over there. Yeah, so I'm not really good at landing this plane. I'm still struggling with it. Don't know why. Maybe the canards, it's maybe the delta configuration of the wings. I'm not used to it. I'm gonna try, but I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off. But I'm gonna go in for a landing now. By the way, my computer is fixed. Didn't touch the subject. I was just so exhausted by it. But in 1 month, 2 weeks on troubleshooting and ripped the whole freaking computer in pieces and went through everything, every cable, component, everything. Nothing could be found. And, you know, new fresh cables, new paste for cooling the processor and so on. Here's out. And, yeah, it turned out to be that freaking software from Asus. It's a full-on Asus computer, so I would think it would work, but Armory Crate caused my computer to randomly shut down. Really, really bad, annoying. So it's history. I don't have to have it. No. But without Jesus, see? I'm gonna take another run first. Gear up.
Check gear.
I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to treat it maybe like a Tomcat approach onto a ship, I guess. That's kind of what you do when you approach like a shuttle. He's supposed to be able to land on roads. It's specific stretches of roads which are a little wider. Straight line. And you should be stopping really short on like really short takeoff and landings with this one. But it's going to take way more time to actually master that one. I think. We'll see. Coming in for another one now. Ooh, man. It's been a nice flight, though. Here coming out. And also gonna deploy my air brakes this time. I trim it with a high angle of attack. Slow down even further. 170 now. I'm way too high, I know that, but deal with it a bit. I don't know. Oof. Man, this delay, what I got on my stick, it's horrible. With the fly-by-wire delay, whatever. The E-bracket just showed up, that's cool. Oh man. Off center, of course. You know. Should we do one more? Yeah, let's do one more. One more landing. I need to practice my landings. Take a wider turn so I get a little bit more approach. Longer approach. Oh, I used to drive subway trains here. These are actually not submerged, like they are not going underground. This line is going most part above ground, so this is where I actually up down my trains and also left them for the next driver to take over all week. It was a nice time. I loved doing that. It was a nice job. Right. But it was also interesting because it was the one above ground rather than so underneath city center, city core, it went underground, but otherwise it went. It was right. Brakes on, coming in. Too high, too fast, too steep. Jesus Christ. Amateur. Right. Oh, we got it, I think. Power, 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 power. Man, this delay is killing me. This delay is ridiculous, going around. Stick delay. I don't know how it... Man. Just don't do it fly-by-wire then, I don't know. Ridiculous. It's too much delay, I don't like it. It's not precise. Not at all. You can fly it. I mean, you need to adapt like a pilot. You need to adapt to the situation, I guess. But to be precise, it's like driving a car with a bad alignment, basically. Basically, doing the input with the steering wheel and nothing happens, and all of a sudden it happens, then back, nothing happens, and it's really hard to stabilize like that. If you want to be precise, then of course, people's done it, so I shouldn't cry about it, but it's annoying. I don't like it. Alright, brakes set, gear coming down. Our brakes is set. I'm gonna try to come in a turn actually, because maybe it's easier. I don't know. I don't know why it would be easier, but I need to try. Yeah, so I'm making my inputs, nothing happens. Also up and down, same thing there. It's really annoying. Like, that's why I'm wiggling, lifting the nose a little bit too high, on and off, whatever. Oh man. There we go. And the motion blur on the wheels is also ridiculous. They're like hopping. I don't know what they're doing, but they do plenty more than just turning. Alright, one more. Oh, what was that? Hang on. There we go. Stuttering. They're coming down. I don't know, maybe I should come in faster. I have no freaking clue what I should do. Or have higher angle of attack, like trimmed. So I don't have to bother so much with the up and the pitch. Struggle a lot with the pitch here, I don't know. You're down 3 green. And 30-ish. Maybe I should use the... See? I can't get it right. Alright, so I was thinking maybe if I use my rudder a bit more, then I don't know. No, I don't think it's gonna work. It's not as accurate. Or, you know, the roll. Alright. One last time, unless we get a really bad one, then I do it again, but nothing much happens. And do the rudder thing. It's horrible. I hate landing this plane. I'm gonna be firm this time. If I can. That was cute. Kind of soft actually. Off center, but soft. Cool. Really cool. Alright, I'm happy with that actually. But yeah, I hope they change it for some, I don't know, it's just too much delay going on, and I'm going to be flying the Tomcat way more because of that, but yeah, hopefully it's going to change. I like flying this plane, and I looked for a reason to fly in Sweden. Not that I need many, but I always prefer to fly somewhere else where I haven't been really, or where I have been but cannot return, just like so. So yeah, it kind of feels like, if I want to do sightseeing nowadays though, because Stockholm looks so good, it's worth it with any plane really, but with a slower plane too, because you would obviously see more of the city. Sure, but yeah, I love that about this plane, because it gives me more reason to fly in Sweden actually. I got friends who fly here and I never fly with them because I'm on the other side of Earth, flying in California, Alaska, Idaho, Hawaii, in New Zealand. So I'm all over, but not where I'm actually living. So not as exciting for me, but yeah, do it once in a while like this. It's really enjoyable. You might have been able to tell, but and this is not accurate, so I think I'm going to look for Bromma Airport to be the accurate one. I thought I downloaded it though. Thought I had it. Maybe it's not compatible with 2024. So my dad and I used to be, it's supposed to be hill. It is a hill, but it's actually higher. It's a little bit higher, or pointy. And up from that hill you can enjoy the planes coming and going, taking off and landing. My dad used to take me here when I was a kid, watching the planes. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to that because it doesn't look accurate enough. With, you know, needs more fine-tuning in this area, or accuracy. Otherwise, it's weird because everything is so on point in Stockholm. So I'm kind of surprised that the airport Bromma wouldn't be. It doesn't have. It's not even close to the same standard and then rest of the city. So, than the rest of the city, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I don't know where I'm gonna park. Was my spot, and it's okay. I can park there. All right, parking between these guys or whatever. Oh boy, here we go. That was a little harsh. Alright, this should do it. I don't even know if there is, but we got some stains here, so I'm thinking maybe oil. And this should do it. I don't think I ever shut down this aircraft, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, doing that. Sure does. Okay. So you cannot open the canopy without leaving the plane. That's nice. Good thing I didn't open it on the taxiway, because I usually do that with the Tomcat, you know, to get some air in. But good thing I didn't do that this time. Yeah, I'm gonna just shut down the freaking fuel, I guess. Fuel. There we go. On the APU. Avionics off. Main power off. Gonna bother with the rest. Parking brake is set. Now I can open. That was a good run. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one, whenever that's gonna be. I don't have a schedule right now, but thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hey CC, I don't know how much you saw, but you should rewatch this one. Have a great one. Bye for now.